Good day, everybody. My name is Jewel, and this is J7409 Weather. We're looking at the landfall point from the view of a helicopter in Cameron, Louisiana. Search and rescue teams are out today looking for survivors. Trees are down, lines are down, the power's out all over the state. Many places are devastated. This is just where the landfall hit. Floodwaters are up, as you can see. The Cajun Navy is out going door to door. They left their boats home in some places. Where you're looking at right now is just uninhabitable. Nobody can get there by boat, by anything. The water plants in some areas of Louisiana are down. Don't know when they'll be back up running. Could be weeks, could be months. Folks, it doesn't matter what part of Louisiana, all the way to Lake Charles, everywhere around in these areas that Laura went through are devastated in some way. Texas had a bad run in some areas also. We don't want to leave them out. Please, please, keep these people in your prayers and thoughts. We'll have more about what's going on in the tropical Atlantic, along with severe weather and weather in general for the lower 48. Please stick around. It's all coming up on power outages as of now. As we come down, we'll just go from west to east and work our way over. Power outages due to the wildfires over in the California area are 18,982. As we come to Texas, right now 191,050 people are without electricity. In the state of Louisiana, 520,018 people are out of electricity. This may not come back for weeks, folks, in these areas of Louisiana and Texas. Please be aware of this. Help is on the way from many states, including my own North Carolina, to help restore power in places that it can be restored. As we know, in Louisiana, many places may not get electricity back. If so, it's going to be a long time before it comes back. In Arkansas, we have 50,180 people without electricity, and yesterday we had some severe weather pop up north here. Wisconsin is showing 11,655 without electricity. When we move up to Michigan, 11,655 also. I said Wisconsin, I meant Michigan. This was for the upper and lower handles of Michigan. Now, over in Pennsylvania, we have 37,541. New York, 19,662. Connecticut, 35,592. Long Island, right down here in New York, once again, 19,662. And the state of Pennsylvania is out. 37,541 people are without power this morning. So, my word is, if you live in a state that is blue and you have power, count your blessings. As we take a look at the updated version, this says 2 a.m., but it's really not 2 a.m. I just put it on this particular setting because I wanted you to see which direction it looked like these new systems may follow. But first, we have Laura. Laura is a tropical depression this morning, should remain that way and fizzle out slowly but surely even more throughout today. However, as it tracks across, you'll know where you are because you're going to get some tropical rain out of it and maybe some breezy conditions. Now, the winds are 30 miles per hour. The pressure is 998 millibars. It's located 35.1 or 8 north and 91.5 west. That's 35.8 north, 91.5 west. Laura is moving northeasterly at 13 miles per hour. Now, let's come to disturbance number 1. It's still a tropical wave. It's about 1,000 miles east of the Windward Islands. It's producing an area of showers and thunderstorms. Now, some gradual development of this system is possible during the next several days while it moves westward at about 15 miles per hour toward the eastern Caribbean islands. Now, formation in 2 days now, it was 0 yesterday, last evening. It's 20%. In 5 days, it's 30%. Then we have disturbance number 2. This is another tropical wave. It's over the eastern Atlantic Ocean, just west of the Cabo Verde Islands. And the northern part of this wave, which should move, and let me get this off right quick. It should move rapidly westward over the central Atlantic during the next few days. It is not forecast to develop, as it is expected to remain in unfavorable environmental conditions. Here's the catch. However, the southern part of the wave is expected to be nearly stationary south of the Cabo Verde Islands for the next several days. And then some development of this system is possible early next week when it begins to move slowly westward over the eastern and central tropical Atlantic. Nothing should happen within the next 2 days, however, in the next 5 days, as it starts to move slowly away from the island area here, it does have a 30% chance of development. I will keep my eyes on these things. We're still getting the shock of Laura over. Don't want to talk about anybody getting hit with anything at the moment, but do not worry. I will keep everybody informed. We gotta wait and see what happens with these. Some models already are showing them to ramp up, and one of these systems look like it may come up the coastline here over in these areas. It may not. We're going to have to wait and see. I'm not going that far out right now. We need to concentrate on making sure everybody in the Gulf Coast knows, everybody on the East Coast knows. Have your kits, your plans ready, everything, in case some of these systems blow up, turn into another monster storm, or even if it's not a monster storm. A tropical system is a tropical system. Please stay safe and have everything ready that you need in case. Severe weather today. A very good chance of it, my friends. As you look at the map here, we have severe storms with large hail, damaging winds, and tornadoes are all possible today over parts of the upper Mississippi Valley and the southern Great Lakes. Other severe storms may occur across the Tennessee and lower Mississippi valleys, with a few tornadoes and damaging winds being the primary threats. As you can see, right in this area, Iowa, southern Wisconsin, and northern Illinois, you are in the enhanced chance. This severe weather is going to continue all the way across into Pennsylvania. Down south, we can see Mississippi, parts of northern and northwestern Alabama, and parts of Tennessee. You guys could have some of this severe weather. When we look at the tornado threat right in this area here, Mississippi, northwestern Alabama, Tennessee, 5% chance of tornadoes everywhere around you, a 2% chance. Iowa, southern Wisconsin, and northwestern Illinois, 5% chance of tornadoes popping up, 2% chance all around you in the green. Now, when it comes to the wind, expecting very, very severe downdraft winds up to a 30% chance in parts of Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin, with a 15% chance, nothing to sneeze at, all the way from Iowa. Also a little of the northeastern and northern sections of Missouri, traveling all the way across through Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. 15% chance, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee. Be aware of these winds, folks. These are going to be downdraft winds. Tornadoes could pop up very easily in these areas. When we look at hail, 30%. This is a large pretty large chance of hail happening. More than likely, when these severe storms roll through, you will get hail. This is for Iowa, northwestern and northern Illinois, and southern sections of Wisconsin. Please be aware of this. If you see your skies changing, make sure you have a safe place to go. And as we wrap up the forecast for today and a few days ahead, this is the regular GFS 6-hour average precipitation rate. This is not the NAM like I usually show. I'm just going to show this one now because you can see where Laura is tracking across. That's what's going to bring this chance of severe weather to a lot of places right in this area here coming up in the next few days with breezy, gusty winds, not hurricane force or anything like that, but breezy, gusty winds and rain, probably a lot of rain in some areas out of some of these cells. Now, around September 10th or so, you're going to see one of those systems start come up here. Do not panic at this time when I turn this on. It doesn't mean this is going to happen. It doesn't mean it won't happen. It's too far out to tell now. I will keep you abreast of what's going on with the tropical weather. So let's turn this on. You can see your timestamp right here and talk about what's going on for today through Sunday. Where Laura's at and north of Laura, there's a slow-moving warm front. Now, that's draped across the upper Midwest to the lower Great Lakes, and that's going to trigger these showers and thunderstorms, and some of which could contain heavy rainfall and severe weather today, as I have showed you. Now, it's looking like we have a cold front, and that's going to slide eastward across the Central Plains, the Mississippi Valley, and the eastern U.S. into the weekend with additional rounds of showers and storms that will bring with it. That should be likely along and ahead of the boundary. It's going to get hot with heat today. Temperatures across the country, one more day of heat and humidity is likely from the Midwest into the mid-Atlantic states today, as Laura's remnants and the cold front to the west should usher in cooler air mass by later this weekend. Although daytime highs should hover near or below normal, plenty of moisture in the air is going to keep overnight temperatures warm, with record warm lows possible from the south to the mid-Atlantic by Saturday morning. Now, the nation's hot spot during the next few days will be across parts of the northern and central Texas area where triple-digit heat and the potential for record-breaking temperatures are possible. Heat advisories are currently in effect for this area, and across the northwest, the combination of wind, heat, and dry thunderstorm activity is looking like it's going to ramp up the fire risk one more time this weekend. Please be aware of this. It could go up to elevated to critical risk in these areas by Saturday. A fire weather watch, of course, is currently in effect, while if you move a little further south, some parts of Oregon and Central California remain in air quality alerts due to the recent and ongoing wildfires. The air is just horrible to breathe at this time in those areas, so please wear a mask when you go out for that reason and other reasons as well. And that's a complete check of your weather. Thank you so much for watching, everything you do for me. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Click subscribe, click the bell. You know you got to click that bell and make sure that all is checked to ensure you get all my latest videos as I put them out. I would greatly appreciate it. Have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day, and peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. Thanks for watching.